Hey everybody, today I have to say I'm sorry. And while this is an open apology, it's specifically directed to one Apple Store employee. I'm sorry your feelings got hurt. You just got caught between me and Apple. You see, my computer died, and that's not your fault, but it's not Apple's fault either. Since you're probably unaware what it's like to own an Apple computer, since you work at the store, us regular people who own Apple products, we don't get discounts and we have to live with older products. My computer is 3 years old, which means using it kind of feels like being really, really hungry but having to cut up somebody else's food in really small bites so they can eat it first before I can eat my food. And then when it dies, it's like having all that food thrown up on me, in my face. And then at the same time, having someone who looks really cool and hip and much younger holds my hands down and whispers my bank balance in my ear over and over and over again. Again, you probably have Apple Care forever, so this isn't much like your experience, but this is what the average person's experience is like. Going to Apple for help is very much like asking a bully for help. It's uncomfortable. I have to swallow a lot of my pride to go do it, but I did it. The day that we first met, I'd gone to the Genius Bar and I'd been promised a 2-hour wait, which stretched into a 6-hour wait, which seemed to be going towards an overnight wait. So I was not in the best mood when I went into your store and talked to a genius and was told my hard drive died. Suspiciously. This is the third Apple product I've had die this year after an OS update. I don't want to sound like a crazy person, but it seems like there might be something related here. At least that's what was going through my head when I was told it was going to be a week to get my computer fixed. The other thing going through my head was that I'm a freelancer, and it really doesn't matter what's going on in my life. The deadlines don't change. So I needed a fix-it, that I was going to buy a computer, keep it for the time that my computer was being repaired, and then bring it back. I mean, there's a 14-day return policy, right? You see, this is just about when we met, because from that genius, I walked into the store and I went to the most expensive thing, the $5,000 Mac Pro, something I've been dying to get my hands on, could not afford, and would never buy off the shelf. But I went to it for one reason, because it would have to be marked as used once I returned it. It's petty, but petty is all I have. I was being super petty and I was feeling pretty good about it. And everyone in the store seemed to be feeling pretty good about the sale. When I talked to the first sales clerk, he was so excited that I was buying a Mac Pro off the shelf, which was really suspicious. He almost ran to get you. Now you know who you are. You're Pete Wentz's twin. You know, if Pete Wentz had a twin brother and then refused to give him money and he had to work a customer service job, you would be him. You walked over and no red flags went up. At least it didn't seem like it. Even when I said I didn't want the tax break, I didn't want the Apple business discount, I just wanted to check out, please swipe my card, none of that seemed suspicious that I wanted to spend hundreds of dollars more. You were awesome. I will say your customer experience was fantastic. You ended up saving me a pretend $700, which was fantastic. It was almost too much. It almost ruined the entire experience. Buying the computer from you felt like robbing a lemonade stand. So the entire time while you were smiling and finding me all these great ways to save money, I just had to keep in mind that your lemonade stand had killed my dog. So I got through it. Days went by. It was supposed to be a week repair. Ended up only being a couple days. Packaged the computer back up and I walked back into the mall with the computer. You know, I scanned first to see if you were there because I did not want to run into you, and you weren't. I walked in, returned the computer, got my old computer, less than 5 minutes. And that's when I saw you. You high-fived one employee, tapped another on the back. You were in a great mood, and then our eyes locked for like that long, and that's all it took to watch your smile fall off your face. I was 5 feet away and I could still hear the I'd ruined your day. I'm sorry, but like I said, it's not you, it's me. I needed the computer. I wanted to be petty, but you were great. And I really hope that by apologizing, you'll open your heart again, because someone who does walk in and wants to buy a $5,000 computer off the shelf needs your compassion, needs your tax breaks. They say there's somebody for everybody out there, and there's gonna be some random person who wants the off-the-shelf iMac Pro. And when they come in, I hope they get you, and I hope you can help them. And I hope you find some of that joy that you lost.